This song is just a bop. And also, I'm checking my audio to make sure that I'm actually speaking, and everything looks like it's working. Also, I was rewatching some of the playbacks on the streams earlier, and I was noticing that my mouth wasn't moving in the way that I wanted it to. So I tried tweaking it a little bit more so that my mouth would have better reactions. I don't know if it's going to be properly improved now, but I'll have to rewatch the playback because I can't turn and look at it because then I'm looking at the model and I'm mentally checking my brain to just be like, okay, remember to move your mouth in the way that it makes the model properly work. I still have a lot to learn about these things. I don't know how long I'll be able to be on because the internet keeps turning on and off on occasion. They are working. Okay. Don't worry too much about it, Sephiroth. You just by the way, Sephiroth is a mod in case anyone's wondering. Don't worry about it too much, Sephiroth. You can just hang out when you can. You don't gotta stay here the whole time. I just ask that if you're available to drop by, because having a mod in the chat actively lets me not have to worry about keeping an eye on chat in case stuff happens. Fact is, you're kind of the only guy I trust right now to actually keep an eye on chat. So, it's one of those situations. I gotta get more mods so that you're not the only one here and you don't gotta be here all the time. But I gotta find people who I trust enough to be in that position. Anyway, you're not reading the title wrong. I'm gonna mention that right now. I did do a bit of off-screen grinding for various things. Primarily, I leveled up enough to where I figured we were at a good spot. The other thing I did was explore to get some more Sites of Graces unlocked, but also to get particular items to complement the build I wanted to go for when we last left off. I was experimenting with the Dark Moon Greatsword, trying to figure out what would work. I got some larval tears to aid in that, so that I could try and experiment with builds so that we aren't just doing a lot of experimenting and back and forth and whatnot online. So, yeah. And then on top of that, I got a few spells. Ones that I think we're going for, because the build I have decided to go on is a staff in one hand and a sword in the other. And I like the way the build feels to play, and it's an effective build. So that's kind of what we're going to go for right now. The spells I picked up were mostly ones that you didn't have to fight bosses for. I wanted to try and do my best to not fight any bosses while I was doing the off-screen grinding. I did have to make one exception though, because there was a spell that I needed to get that I had to get through a dungeon boss. But the dungeon boss was just a dual boss with like the crystal dudes, the blue crystal dudes with spears, and that kind of gets repeated. So it wasn't one you guys were missing a lot. So you decided on being a sword mage, or was it a spell blade? Technically, it's more a sword mage than a spell blade, because we're not really enchanting our sword because our sword's already enchanted. You'll see once we get the game going how it's going to go. Rather than a bleed-based build like I was thinking of doing with the Moon Veil Katana, I instead decided to stick with the Dark Moon Greatsword. I like how weighty it feels. I like that it knocks the enemy over for stagger potential. But the biggest thing I liked about the Dark Moon Greatsword was just its cost efficiency for FP, and the fact that I realized because it scales off of intelligence, I can use that for spells and get an even amount where my spells are good and my sword damage is doing good as well. I also, along with getting all of that, I figured I'd try and grab a couple of outfits that you would just have to kill the same enemy over and over again. So I did that just to get some armor pieces, because that takes forever on stream. It takes like 30 minutes just to get like the proper set in full, and that's if you're lucky. So I figured I'd do that offline so that we weren't just wasting time killing the same enemy, going back to the same site of grace, and then restarting the process repeatedly. I figured it'd save everybody their time and let them all be like, all right, we're in the action, we're moving on with the story. My flippin' tablet gave up. Hang on. The way I have this set up, the button slipped. Hang on, let me... Dang it, there wasn't supposed to be scuffed this soon. Okay, there we go. But that being said, we're gonna get into it. I also have found a outfit that I actually really like. I'm still not happy with the leggings that I have, but they will do for now. That being said, let's get into it. Music just ended perfectly. So let's get to the full screen. Oh wait, I need to just mosey on down over here. Let's see, I think right here is good. I think yeah, that's good. Maybe. I'm gonna assume that audio is good. As you can see, we were like 92 before. I don't remember what level we were, but I know it was not 102. So I went up quite a bit. Did you know that the Moonlight Greatsword is in almost all of their games, including Armored Core, the mech game? Yeah, I knew that. Consider the following. Maim all oppositions. Good argument. Alternative. Freeze them? Because we're kind of doing a Frost Mage build is what we're aiming for. It's like a Frost Sword Mage build is sort of what we're going for. So you'll see how it looks once we're in it. Just give it some look. So this is the outfit I'm thinking of going for. And you can see I have this staff. I leveled it up quite a decent bit, and the sword we've got on our shoulder over there. I like this look a lot. You can probably tell when I posted the thumbnail for the Discord and for the announcement for the stream on Twitter that I liked this look a lot. This kind of draped over half, like sort of dress, but not exactly. I like that the legs are shown off a lot. It's just very, I don't know. It's got a very rugged fashion to it, but it also has that sort of like magey, but not quite magey look to it. The alternate leggings that I actually have for this are these. And these look all right, but they're not the ones I wanted to get for the final look. I was looking all over. This shirt is so hard to find good leggings for because anything with pants like these tucks the shirt in and it doesn't look as good. So usually I try to just go for these wraps or anything that doesn't tuck the shirt in. Now, this is more just so as we're roaming, when we actually get into a boss fight where we need to take things seriously, we'll probably end up switching to the scale. But this helmet is basically staying on. The other thing I wanted to mention, because I spread some dumb misinformation last stream. Because I am a moron that has absolutely no understanding of what is visually happening in front of my eyes when it's not exactly changing with me to be able to see it. I just recently figured out when I ended stream. Holy skadoodles, my Wi-Fi is bad. I feel that. It took me forever to realize you need to use rune arcs to activate your great rune. It took me way too long to figure that. I have been playing this game for over a year, and I didn't know that that's how that worked. I am a moron. And we have that well established now. Wow. Yes, believe me. I always thought they were just in effect. I didn't realize that you had to use rune arcs for them. But I do know that when you use the rune arc, the effect stays until you die. So until you die, you keep the effects of your rune arc, of your great rune, with the use of a rune arc. So now that we have established that I am an idiot, I corrected that and got myself a few rune arcs, because despite my overwhelming skill and monumental accomplishments in this game, my pure, unfiltering, focused ADHD brain, I figured I might as well get a few just in case something happens. You know, it's not like I'm actually prepared that I'm gonna die or something like that. It's just one of those things. You're like, hey, you know, you might as well have some just in case. Better safe than sorry. But we're not gonna die. We've got a great build going for us. That being said, let's make our way forward. Also, I'm gonna change the leggings back to this one. Hang on a second. Okay. Guess how many deaths it took me to beat Melania? Enough that it was probably frustrating. Okay. That's not a number, but okay. 255. Why did you keep track of that specifically? I mean, I know I'm keeping track of like how many deaths I'm having total, but I'm a streamer. I get away with stuff like that. Let me make sure that I'm all good here. Oh. Okay.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Sure.
In Marika's own words, O Radigan, leal hound of the Golden Order, thou art yet to become me. Thou art yet to become a god. Let us be shattered, both. Mine other self.
If you don't know what that means contextually, I hate ads. I feel that. I really do. I feel that. I was correcting my misspelling. And I keep track because I was bored. Fair enough. Well, thank you, fair maiden. Fun fact that people might not know. The term fair maiden does not refer to a person's, I already read that. Does not refer to a person's morality or politeness, or whether or not they are being a fair judge of character. It means how pale their skin is. The fairness of someone in this context actually means to the how pale their skin is. The term, I recently learned of this a couple months ago, I think, that the term the fairest of them all kind of deal was not referring to how beautiful, or specifically how beautiful someone was, or how royal, I suppose. It was all down to how pale their skin was. So the term fairest of them all just means the person who is the most pale. And I just thought that was kind of funny. So we have to go this way, up in this area. However, before we start making our departure to that area, there is a couple of things I wanted to do, if my memory is serving me correctly. Firstly, there is a boss in this direction I want to take on. It's probably not the smartest choice I could make, but it is one I choose to make, because I am very curious as to how well this will go. Hip lantern. Also, maybe, I don't know, I'm so back and forth with stuff like this. We'll keep these ones on for now, just because they cover more of the legs. I couldn't hear what you said about my message. I said that I can't remember what I said about it either. So instead, I'll just say my piece on it again. Masochist. Hey, you're not allowed to call me out like that. Okay, so we've got that guy. Now the question is, do we fight him? My answer to that is yes. Hi, big fella. And this is exactly why I like this build. Alright, come on, fella. Ouch. Woo! That could have killed me. I say that as I keep getting injured incredibly. Alright. This is why I hate these guys. Jeez, that one is a tough move. Dude, give me some breathing room, will ya? Alright. Aha! You've left your guard open. And now you see why we have this great build. Oh, we got a shield. Hey, you have to be a bit of a masochist to play a From Software game. I don't need to be called out like this. You may be a mod, but you don't just call me out like that. Come on. Okay, this is gonna be funny. So, first of all, I have this, which is another thing I picked up. It's going to raise the damage on my sorceries. I also picked up the Comet Azure spell, which is literally just you walk to a specific area of the map and talk to some random guy, and he just has it. And I was like, it's that easy to pick up? This thing is like one of the most built around spells there is, and it's just that easy to pick up. And here's why it's so popular. Lol. Don't worry, I have played Dark Souls 1 through 3 and Elden Ring 2. You call me a masochist? Tell you what, we'll even it out by saying the real masochists are people that try to do no damage runs. Those people are the real masochists here. Alright, first and foremost, we have this, which will boost our damage. I call it as I see it. Fair enough. And now, let's see how much we erase his health. a pretty good amount, I would say. Now watch him erase our health. The real problem is not going to be him, but rather the little minions he's got with him. Yeah. Now, just to be clear. Hey, listen, all right? Listen. We died, yeah. We did, but in fairness, I was just showing off the damage potential of the spell. Now, we're gonna get serious. But first I have to do my squats. I figured I'll throw in a free one for all of y'all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I figured I might as well at least throw in a free one. I don't want to forget the counter. Don't forget, Sephiroth, I hold the power here. Godric's Great Rune is very good. Lol? Yeah. Super funny. On the plus side, we don't gotta fight this dude again, which means we have our full flasks and can be ready for the fight. I might explore a little bit before we get to the actual boss fight I wanted to be partaking in. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So let me just adjust my microphone a bit here. All right, so. Gonna have this ready. And as much HP as that other one gives, it's a little bit harder to try and deal with. So let's just get all of this ready. Now we just back up a teensy bit and see what I mean? And I found a video of a guy playing Elden Ring, but he modded it to where every enemy was a boss battle. Doesn't that just sound like a great time? Oh, yeah, I should also mention, I did upgrade the flask as well. As I was exploring, I picked up some more of the seed things. And, well, I just figured why not just boost it. Kind of want to get right to the boss battle, but I figure might as well explore at least a little bit. Get back here, you. You get anything interesting? Order healing. Well, we're not doing a faith build right now, so good enough. Thanks for the thing. You never know when we might decide to change our build. The thing is, faith builds are so thematically fun. I like faith builds because they're so thematically fun. There's a good sword for it, for visuals. The spells are actually like crazy fun. Well, incantations, not spells. The problem is a lot of them have the misfortune of being tied to holy damage. And if we're being absolutely real, holy damage is probably, well, maybe not the worst damage bonus you can get, but it's not that good. That means that you could run into Melania or Moog at any moment. Any moment is 2 words, my guy, not 1 word. Also, there's this fella right here. He's having an interesting day. And by interesting day, I mean he's probably depressed. We all feel that. I never said I was good at spelling. When did I ever say you were good at spelling? All right, let's get to the next boss. So, our next boss is that dude right up there, which is a farce. He is not actually our next boss. Well, he is our next boss, but he is only one of our next bosses. Somewhere else, I don't know where he shows up at, if he's like even shown as being up around here. The dude being like right there is like a giveaway. It's like, oh, there's a boss there, you gotta be ready for it. But they don't tell you, hey, there's a second guy just hiding around somewhere. Good luck with the poison effects. Don't worry about it. I've always got my one trusty ally. Myself. Let's do this, buddy. Ouch. Luckily for me, the Mimic is a lot tankier than I am. I didn't expect that. I never used summoning. Good for you. I choose to use summoning because I play games to have fun. If not using summons is fun for you, then that's fun for you. I use summonings because that's fun for me. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Enough with the jokes, enough with the japes. Let's actually win this one. If I get a little silent, it's just because I'm focusing up. Just wait for him to get enough of a distraction. Oh, come on, you were attacking the Mimic. Ah, I was cycling through my items and got distracted. Alright. Let's start building up that stagger potential. Well, the Mimic is down. We do deal a grand amount of damage. Ah. Ah. Man, I am actually doing garbage right now. I must have gotten used to my other build. I was using playing on a different file the other day. I guess I got too used to the other build. Let me see if I can't get this guy down. Jeez, that poison spreads a lot further than I remember. All right, there goes that guy. Yeesh. Oh, one more healing flask. Oh, I did not realize. Well, I'm out of healing flasks. One more hit and I'm dead. So let's be careful. I am too far away. Ah! Jeez. It's probably going to take me a bit to warm up. This sucks. Okay. The build is actually pretty fun, though, and it's startlingly effective. I couldn't get any other than the ones Ronnie gives me in the Broken Cathedral at the beginning. I couldn't find them. Why didn't you just look up where to find some? Also, you get the Mimic tier. It's pretty easy to find the Mimic tier. Like, it's the most popular one, I think. All right, squat time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I am starting to get warmed up though. Like I'm starting to feel the pattern again. I'm not used to being so squishy. In my other file, I'm like level 272. So I'm not used to being so squishy. I'm used to having like a mountain pool of health. All right. I also forgot to do this. He's probably gonna get to me. I hate this move. It's nigh on impossible to properly dodge. I know there's a proper timing to it, but boy, do I not know that timing. All right, now just hold still long enough for me to handle this. All right, the second guy should be coming in soon. Missed me. All right, I'm gonna take care of this guy while the Mimic takes care of the other one. Stagger is what we want, baby. All right, switch it up, switch it up. Backing off a bit. Don't want to get that dang poisoned. All right. Mimic's down. If you use poison again, how is it already this far? Ah, crap. I despise you. Why does that move so far, so fast? That slither of hell. Okay. That poison builds up, or it build up is a real problem. Let me think. Before I do the squats, I gotta think. It distances itself out really fast. I can't get on torrent to move faster. I think I've just gotta keep an eye on him and watch when he rears his neck back. And I gotta start running before he starts spewing. All right. But hey, 150. Hang on. Let me see if I got a thing for this. I'm certain I've got something here. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. 150. We're topping this out. This is as far as we need. We don't need any more deaths after this. It's just 150. We're good. We don't need any more. That being said, let's get to it. We don't need a 151. We're at a nice even number. We're 50 away from 200. We don't need to be at 200 ever. And we shouldn't ever be there if I play competently and I'm done warming up and all the like. Also, I forgot to do my squats. Almost forgot. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, I think we got this. Let's make sure we got all our prep ready. We want this on the Crimson Flask. Mimic Tier. Drink up. Get this, and... I was trying to hit him before that went off. Oh well. No boost for me. Oh, come on. You can't use that instantly. Also, I'm not too worried about the runes, by the way. I don't care if I've lost runes. The Mimic is taking quite the pain train going on here. Ah, geez, stagger. That's what I was looking for. Alright, you don't do poison, which makes me happy. Problem is, you just hit really dang hard. Yeesh. No. How about you don't do that? How about you just chill out? I said chill out, not get angrier. Okay. think I've got a strategy. I think I've got a strategy. Two, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I don't want to use up all the rune arcs, so I think I'll probably hold off on the rune arcs for now. Well, let me think about it. I've got 5, so if I don't win it this time, I won't use a rune arc the next time. Even if it is a good boost, it's a little too straining. Okay. I think I know what I gotta do. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of casting a thing. I was really hoping you would stagger. I started dodge spamming. I got nervous and started dodge spamming like an idiot. Well, no gold arc next time. I'm doing terribly. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let me see. Gargoyles are real tough to fight because they're so aerial oriented. Hey Astral, how you doing, my friend? I am doing all right. I keep dying, which is not a good thing because I'm not reading my opponent properly. I know it is not me being rusty. I think it's just me not being in a good flow. So I gotta get properly into the flow. Perhaps I'm playing a little too hesitantly. I should just get in the nitty-gritty of it. See, you can dodge it. Alright, get in there. Alright, that one's down. Let the mimic distract that one so I can set up for a spell. Okay. Take your time. Alright. Please. You dodged at the worst possible time. Thank you for that. Don't dodge. Don't dodge, fam. Just take your time with it. Okay. I forgot that was a triple shot. Ah, jeez. He hits really dang hard. Got him. See, if I just focus up, I should be good. There's no point in me actually picking these up because there's nothing there, but I don't like it being on the map and on my reticle thing up top. Also, I'm doing good, I'm doing good, thank the Lord. Appropriate, yeah. Appropriate. Ugh. Just be thankful for each day that goes by. But it's good to hear you're doing good. Also, I see something that doesn't look right to me on the thing. It says that there's 5 people here, but I only see 3 avatars, which means there's probably just 3 lurkers in the back. If there are just 3 people lurking in the back that aren't following or anything like that, hi. I won't ask you to follow or anything. I'm just gonna say hi. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're lurking. Let's rest up. We got 30,000 runes. I'm fairly certain that is not a lot for us. Even if we have a good day or a bad day, continue thanking him and guide us through the day. Correct. Each day is something to be thankful for. Even if it's a bad day, experiences are what make us who we are. And being in that gracious mindset is good. Without him, we will stumble a lot. Yes. Got to be very thankful. God's with us always. Even when we don't realize it. Also, never mind the fact that we're getting into a coffin. Because this coffin is not going into the ground. In fact, is kind of doing the opposite. It is a shame that it decided to go feet up first, which means my head is now being pressed against the bottom and all of my weight is on my head. Which is certainly, probably, most definitely not comfortable in the slightest. The coffin is supposed to be an access to another area. Yeah, it is. And I want to preference how far we traveled. This coffin is like, it's like, hey, your Uber is here.
Oh no.
I wasn't expecting the oh no. Knuckles. Oh no. I feel that. Okay, let's see. What have we got? So I want to show this. This is where we are right now. We are underground. To preference this, we are underground, very far underground at that. We are close to the Erd tree, which, though the map shows that it's kind of rooted here, it's more so rooted around this area. So we're really close to the base of the Erd tree. Right here is where we were. I want to preference this. This is where we started when we got in the coffin. This is where it ended. That thing moved fast. But, yeah, we're near the roots of the Erd tree. And particularly, we're at a spot where Deathroot is showing up. Because this is where, I think it was Godwin fell. Like, he was killed by the root, like this rune thing that's like the curse of death or something. I forget what it is specifically. But it's what they used to kill him. And, like, actually legit kill him this time, because, you know, in Elden Ring things don't actually die, they just sort of die and then get sort of corrupted because their souls can't pass on due to the Erd tree. And that's especially true for like the demigods of this world. So they used this weird dagger, stabbed him in the back, and it legit killed him, but it also like malformed and contorted and transformed his corpse into like some sort of weird outer monstrosity. It's super weird. I don't know why specifically that happened, but it did. And it is interesting. I also need to figure out where to get more rune arcs. I also need to probably lay off for a short minute. I think this is close enough. If I just set this up here and let's see if we can erase a bit of its HP before it gets close to us. Why did you have to use that move? Wrong. I meant to do this first. I'm going to get hit and die. Well, I did not get hit and die, so that works wonders for me. I keep using the wrong button. Yee. Okay. Ouch. I keep forgetting how fragile I am right now. Woo! You didn't get me. You keep using that move and it keeps making me upset. Ouch. Aha! Stagger! Which leads to a victory. We also get that, which is nice. All right, let's see. Where do we need to be? I'm just gonna pick these up. There's some ants in the corner. We're probably, emphasis on the probably, not going to bother with them. There's actually not really anything particularly special going on in this area that's necessary. It's more so just to explore. There is a spot I'd like to try and get myself to. More so for conveniency, I suppose. Also, this right here is just so precarious, and oh boy, does it make my nerves a little bit on the shaky side. It's like I'm on a horse on a tree, on a big old tree root. I almost said branch. Hang on a second. This has leaves on it. Is this a branch or a root? Because we're under the Erd tree, and I think these roots are a part of the Erd tree, but this is an exposed area under the ground. So are these roots or are these branches? I feel like we're getting into a semantic area where it's like, at what point is a root a branch, and at what point is a branch a root? I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that these are roots that have branch qualities due to the sheer scale at which this is all sort of at. I feel like that's the safest bet. Also, I don't know what these dudes are doing, but whatever they're watching over, it is none of my concern, and I don't want to be a part of this because there's like way too many of them. We're at 40,000 runes, and we've got 20,000 before we can do our next level up, I think. Oh, also, you see this little guy? You see its big, ugly bug eyes? Well, here's a fun fact for you. Those are not its eyes. Those are growths caused by Deathroot. its actual eyes are really tiny and really beady. Those things are growing on its head. And it is just as disgusting as it sounds. If you actually look at the model, like examine it, you can see it's got itty bitty little beady eyes. You can see them kind of right there. They're really tiny. They're on the side of the face. It's that little yellow blip. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And those big eyes are like growths that occurred on it because it's due to death root. At least I believe that's the going theory. Oh, there's a dude right there. There's supposed to be a site of grace somewhere around here. I don't remember where it's at. Aha! It's over there. I knew there was one around here. Ah, I remember. Once we're done with this area, there's a staff I want to get to, and I deliberately didn't pick this staff up because it required me to fight a boss to get it. And at the time, I had decided I wasn't going to try and fight bosses to pick up stuff while I was doing stuff on the offline thing. I'm mostly stuck to that until there was a certain spell I needed to get, and when I saw what the boss was, I just determined that it wasn't too much of a loss in terms of like what y'all are gonna be watching, because you kind of fight that boss again. It's one of those ones that's like a recyclable boss for the underground dungeons and stuff. Wow, that hit a lot harder than I thought it was going to. You need to die. Oh no, not you guys. Ain't worth fighting you. Okay. I think it's in position. Yep. And there we go. Now, we're about to just wipe out a bunch of those little ghosty monster things. Completely whiffed that. Let's see. Is that enough yet? I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. It's lowering down now. Oh, I can't hop on turret. All right, so I'm gonna get knocked off when this thing hits the ground. And all those dudes gone. Now the question is, whose rune do we bring back? Not rune, but remembrance. Got a good selection. She has a good spell, but this one actually has a good item that I completely forgot about. There's an item that this one has where it's every time you slay an enemy, you get FP returned to you. which is super useful. So I think I'm gonna get that. There's a map down here somewhere, and I don't remember where it's at, but it's not that big of a deal. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing with that area. We don't need to focus too much on that right now. We can focus on it another time. Wait, what am I doing? Right. I need to go to the two fingers, or more specifically, I need to talk to this lady.
Maybe thousands upon
Let's see, receive power from remembrance. This is such a good item.
Now go little.
Let's see, what do I drop? I can lower my stamina a bit. There we go. That should be helpful. Let's see. I don't think I have any smithing stones that can oop this up anymore.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit? I can hear it.
Right.
You should keep
I do this every time. I keep forgetting that it's for that. Let's see. We need the 5th glow wards. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter how you're out.
Let's see. Smithing stone. We need the smithing stone 8 for that one. Well, we need the somber smithing stone 8 for that one. And this needs 3 more. 5 smithing stone 5s. Do I have smithing stone 5s in the back area here? I don't think I do, but might as well check anyway because my memory can be quite fickle. Okay, yeah, it's only up to 4, and I don't remember where you get the bell bearing for the other one. That being said, there's a boss right here I want to fight. We didn't fight him before. It's like, I should have fought him before, but I did not, because I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to fight bosses. Now, he's gonna just activate the moment we get in here. So, we're gonna just... Oh. Okay. Sure. Might as well convert this to an RTS. Alright, let me just... I gotta get better at flipping through my spells. I'm gonna go take care of those arrow dudes first because they are absolutely a problem. Don't worry, Mimic, I got this. Last guy. Alright, now we can just activate. Because he is mostly stationary, we can just sort of... Of course, he does move enough to where it can be considered a problem. Let's get that frost buildup going. Oh, come on. I wasn't close enough. I didn't get to stagger him. Mimic's gone, but... Oh, no, you don't. There we go. We get a spear and a unalloyed gold needle. That's going to be useful for a quest later down the line. So we've taken care of that fella. Easy peasy. Also, do I have any runes in my inventory? A couple. Not enough to be meritable. So instead, we'll just see what we'll be going with. I'm going to actually change to some heavier duty gauntlets. Not these ones. I don't like how the Banished Knights gauntlets look too much. Because one gauntlet has like a glove look. Like a fingerless glove look. And I'm just not a fan of that. The Clean Rock gauntlets have got some good stats. And they actually kind of blend nicely into the outfit I currently have. The scaled gauntlets aren't too bad, though. How do they look on the... They blend decently well. The scaled gauntlets are super flexible. So we'll do that. And it might not seem like a lot, but that little bit of boost can do quite a bit. I prefer to have like the more clothy look with this little metal as I can stand. But you kind of need that. Let's see, is this the area? I think it is. Yeah. Now, there's a spot up there, and I don't remember how you get into it. So I'm going to scope it out first, and if I can't figure it out myself, I'll just go ahead and look up how it's done. Okay, yeah, I think we got to get in through that door specifically. But I don't remember what it is we do. I'm going to just quickly look this up. I'll be just a second. I know it's beyond this door, or at least I'm certain it's beyond this door. That's... Okay, so... Okay, so he's showing it right here. All right. I hope he shows how to open the door. Oh. Huh. Let me see. What is the... Okay. Doesn't explain where it's at. He shows it, but he doesn't explain properly where it's at. Let's see if we can't find somebody else that actually walks you through it. Oh, okay. A roundabout way to do what you're doing, but okay. Let's go to the first spot, I suppose. So I gotta go up there. I light this. Are there any others in a high place? Does not appear to be the case. Let's see where the next spot is. Not what I was going for. Okay, there we go. Okay, where are you headed? Think I see where the dude's going. Okay. Easy enough. Ah, I missed. Let's just mosey on back up. Now if I just be careful. Wow, that almost jumped off. There an enemy near me? No. Okay, good. If I had to guess where the last one is. There it is. All right. Don't follow me. I do not wish for your presence. So the last one. Yep, it was the last one. I'm gonna just quickly nab whatever this is. Oh, okay, that works for me. Ow. Rude. I was just on my way, and you had to just be like, I'm gonna throw a... I blanked out on the thing it's called, but a bomb, basically. I wonder if there's a way to cheese yourself into this spot. Doesn't look like you could fall from any of these heights and it worked for you. Hang on. Alright, so I don't remember what the boss to this spot is, but I know that there is in fact a boss to this spot. There's supposed to be. Okay, you weren't what I was expecting. This doesn't feel like the right direction. No, this doesn't feel like the right direction. Did that thing just die from fall damage? This feels odd. I'm certain this was the right spot. Hey, let me finish the guide and see if it's where I think it is. Okay. It's not. It's under, not over. Okay. Okay, so it opens 2 doors. I thought it just opened this door. So there's another door that apparently was closed because of this, down in this direction. And right here is where the boss is. Okay. All right, Mimic. Oh, it's 2 bosses. And they're not exactly bosses. They're just, well, they're bosses because they have the health pool and stuff. All right. Wrong spell. I kind of thought that was going to be a lot harder. I think I severely overestimated this. But this is what I was after. Lucida's Glintstone Staff. It increases the FP cost, but it amps the damage. So, here's what we're going to do. If we have the runes for not runes, the smithing stones for this, we can buff this up pretty good. We probably won't switch to it immediately because we want to get it buffed up. And I don't know if we have enough smithing stones for that. I don't know why I walked in here. Well, I know why. It's out of habit. In my other account, I have like all the bearings that give you all the smithing stones.
Well, I took you for no man to lay out your own.
If we're missing any of the early ones, we can go to EG and get some off of him. Okay, so currently it's a B in Intel. And it gets to A. And then to S. Okay, we need the 4 smithing stone, which EG sells. How many runes do we have? Enough to get it. Hi, EG. Oh, wait, I just remembered. EG's the last one. Y'all want to see something that's a little bit on the messed up and sad side? So, EG was Ronnie's war counselor and the closest friend to Blythe. When Ronnie went on her literal spirit quest, Blythe went insane and we killed him. EG's literally the last one. And given the track record of FromSoft games in general, I think you know where this is gonna go.
Greetings, my fellow. How can I help?
Before I tell him about Blythe, I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, I'm just gonna snag a couple of these.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
So, yeah. What you're about to see next is a little, This is the last time we're gonna see poor EG. Because the next time we see him... Yeah. Now, before I touch on this, I'm going to just quickly pick that up. Now, here's something I don't understand. I know why he did this. I know why. But I don't know how he did this. Because that's Black Flame. Black Flame is something that the Godskins use. And only those guys, as far as I'm aware. Yet somehow EG burned himself with it. And I don't know how. I don't know a lot about EG, other than that he is Ronnie's war counselor, that he is a troll, which I think is what those big guys are called, and that he's a smith. There is nothing to indicate, as far as I'm aware, that he knows magic, and also the fact that he knows faith-based magic. Given that the Black Flames are indicators to something that's against the Golden Order, I suppose it makes sense that EG would know how to use them. But at the same time, it's one of those, where did he learn it from? It also is just interesting to think about. Does that stay there? I can't remember if that stays there, if it dissipates after... Okay, yeah, that just stays there. Is it a physical object? Yeah. You can't hit it. Anyway, we're gonna let that bowl of soup just set for a bit and never pick it back up. It really does suck, though, that EG basically just said, oh, I've made a grave error. I guess I have to pay for this in the most painful way I can think of, which is burning to death by the Black Flames. It's like, EG, my guy, I think you took it a little too far to the extreme. All right, let's see if we can't get this staff amped up some more. Yeah, I got the Carrion Regal Scepter amped up pretty well. But this one, it does a pretty good effect. Okay, we're at +6. Now we can amp it up to a +7. Now, I believe... yeah, our current Darkmoon Greatsword is +7. So we'll have 2 good items on +7s with a 275 boost, which is significantly higher than what we're currently using. Like, what we're currently using is a 171, and this is 275. That's a significant increase. It has a higher FP cost coefficient, but the amount of damage you get out of it is pretty good. There's also a thing for the flask, not the flask, the physic. Let me see if I can find where it is. It's a thing that's also locked behind another boss. So... trying to find... there it is. Oh, that is loud. So where is that? I think I've been to this spot before. Let me see. Road of Inequity. I feel like I've been to that spot. Yeah, it's right there. So, let's see. Where does this lead? All right, where do you head? Oh, it's behind one of those things. Oh, it's behind one of those things. Boy. That's gonna be a joy. If y'all were here last time, y'all will remember there's a big, mean thing down here. And it was kind of a challenge to deal with. Right, he's gonna be a bit too mobile for me to try and take care of in the regular sense. So I'm gonna just head at it in the only way I know how, by not paying attention apparently. I leaped right into that. I also haven't drank my physic. I should do that. Easy. Okay. Hold still long enough. There we go. Big damage. I love this build. There we go. We got the 2 physics. Now this is gonna be pretty good for our spell thing that we got going. So let me move back. I didn't mean to go to this spot specifically, but this also works because it's near a boss that we didn't beat before. Let's see, we're a bit short, but we're getting close. Not that. Mixed Wondrous Physics. So we've got Temporary Boost Stamina. What does this one do? Poise. So we'll do that. And eliminate all FP consumption. Let me make sure. Steadily restore HP in over time. That one could be good. I don't remember if I have the thing that blocks damage. Do I have the thing? Significantly negate damage. So yeah, that should be good. I'm gonna get the. Yep. As I remember this guy. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. I didn't expect him to hit that hard. Okay, so he just goes right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So prep beforehand. Okay, so we just got to start ducking and dodging right out the gate. All right, turret. All right, all right. Mimic, get in here. Oh, he didn't hit that hard. I just didn't realize I was loose on HP. Wait, nope. Why were you not targeting the Mimic? Ah, target the Mimic! All right. Ah, I lost the temporary thing from the flask. Ah, well. Ouch. Okay, so he's not one you can just do a setup for. Come on, you. Jeez Louise. You do not need to hit that hard. Wait. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Okay. Significant. Oh, that does not look like it's gonna be... Okay. I think he might be kind of glitching a bit. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Let's think that one through. I'm doing my squats and then start thinking of a... Oops. Start thinking of... Hang on. I wanted to make sure that was the right number. Strategy. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing like being generally bad at video games. Let's see. I think the beam is just not going to work, so we're not going to set up for the beam. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to test out the beam's effects. I think getting the mimic tier set up as quick as possible probably the best option. Alright. First is just to dodge out of the way. Okay. Get heals. We won't worry with the physic right now. Ooh, that did a big hurt for him. That could have killed me. Okay. Let's try to get him to stagger. Jeez, do not dodge at the last possible second, please. Alright, gotcha. Good chunk of your health gone. I like to see it. Ah, jeez. No, no! What? He knocked me out of the... Oh, cheese and biscuits. That's not fair. That is not fair. I did not realize it was that close to the edge. Ah, dang my hyperfocusing. Focusing. Blech. How did I miss the S on that? Oh man, that actually sounded like a swear. Bleh. But dang my hyperfocusing. I've actually been doing a lot better about my swearing, which is something I'm feeling quite proud about. Anyway. One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm low on the rune arcs. I don't think I'm going to use any more for this fight. Probably a bad idea, but kind of what I have to go for. Alright, so just move to the side for now. Use the item. I pressed the button 3 times and it did nothing. Okay, while he's distracted with the mimic, we can stagger him. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ah, that's a one shot. He didn't do that before. Okay. Good thing I didn't use the arc. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna switch out this. Question is, what do I switch it out for? A little more HP could be good. Yeah. Sure, we'll do a little bit more on the HP. Not a huge amount, but every little bit can count. It's funny, I'm having a little more trouble with this guy than I am with Rykard. He does seem to consistently get confused at this point. Ouch. Don't you dare. Ah, come on. Why are you targeting me and not the mimic? Ah, perfect. He's distracted. Quickly. No, you don't. You're not getting away from me. All right. Ah, I didn't dodge it in time. Ah, man, I didn't dodge it in time. Okay, okay. I got this, I got this. Oh, come on, not that move. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, he's too far away. By just like a little bit. One more hit. Okay, 2 more hits. And got him. Died a little more than I was hoping for, but I can work with that. Also, I just lost a ton of runes because I completely forgot to pick them up before, but that's okay. In any case, we got another boss down, which is good. And we've got our this build. I don't know if this staff is one we're going to stick with overall, but we have it and we can use it. So let me think. I think that was basically all the areas I wanted to cover up before. I know there's a few more bosses I haven't tackled yet, such as Wormface. We have not fought Wormface, but don't really think I need to. Let's just go on to the next area, which is significantly tougher. I'm also going to switch my items back out. Okay, that's how many I need afterward. Dokie. Right. I'm going to stick with the pebble for now. I wonder, can I equip 2 staffs and it not be a heavy load? Let's see, this and this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have these 2. This one's more FP efficient. Wait, I didn't check my... Okay, yeah, still a medium load. So I can still hot swap between these. If I need big damage, I go with this one. If I just want to manage stuff, I go with this one. Right, I forgot I can't use Torrent here. If memory serves me correctly, I believe it's just through these doors and around the bend. And then I'm in the next area. I'll probably have to switch the outfit out for the next area because the next area is a lot tougher. All right. Thank you. couple of you guys over there, you're just minding your own business. I'll mind my business. I don't think these guys are going to show me the same courtesy. So I'm going to just make this one a little more preemptive. Ow. Oh, that hit much harder than I anticipated. For dudes that die so easy, you sure hit really dang hard. I think focusing on probably strength and then endurance to boost my physical damage resistance is probably a smart idea. Okay, there's one down. How are we? Okay, there we go. Wait, I need to check something. Yeah, I still only have this half. I forget where you get the other half. Alright, memory serves right. I just pull this. And while this is going up, I'm gonna change my outfit. Until we get better physical resistance, this is the outfit I want to wear most, but until we can get some better physical resistance, I think we're gonna have to stick with something a bit sturdier. So this will be the outfit that we stick with for now. I don't know about the leggings. It does lower the effectiveness because this and this, bit of a difference. I'll see how. Oh, I'm heavy. I guess. Nope. Still heavy. What about the scale mail? I think scale mail is probably heavier. Yeah. Okay, so okay, back to medium load with this. So let's see. I really don't like it when it tucks in. What's my stat array? I still have some larval tiers, so I could rearrange my stats a bit. Nah, I'm just gonna have to focus on boosting my strength and endurance. Oh, right, can't use torrent. So, all right, let's get back to it. Forgot about that guy. Forgot about you too. Sweet. I wonder. He's probably not going to hold still long enough for me to actually... Oh, please don't be just out of range. Nice. That went better than I expected it to. Which is to say, I didn't expect it to go that well. Can I call Torrent yet? No, I cannot. I'm ignoring that thing. I've got the wrong leggings. I had to go with, wait, where are they? Okay, they're here. I meant to go with these. And now we just descend. It's funny that we go up to we ascend, go forward, and then descend. My assumption is just that we went over the wall, I guess, or there's like a cavern or something. It just seems kind of funny that you go up, forward, and then back down. The Forbidden Lands. I wonder what makes them forbidden. Oh, dude, you're here in the Forbidden Lands. I'm sorry to hear that. Didn't you hear that this is the Forbidden Lands? You're not supposed to be here. I think you are forgetting this is the Forbidden Lands. You're not supposed to be here. Man, does no one understand that these are the Forbidden Lands? Oh wow, you actually hit really dang hard. Ouch. Give 700 each. That's interesting. There's nothing around me, is there? Okay, good. I was gonna get a drink. Correction, I am getting a drink. Okay. I don't think there's a site of grace at this spot. I think there's a stake of America, but not a site of grace. Okay. Have the mimic at the ready because I am prepared to get squashed. Alright, this I think is where the thing shows up. Yep, there's the mimic. Let's get off the torrent. I've only got one rune arc after this, so I better not die. Alright, well, I tried. I don't know if you're going to be harder or easier than the previous ones. I'm hoping... Okay, you get hit pretty good. Staggered. Alright, you are a bit easier. Winning! Alright. Now, I believe this here is a lift. Look, there's a finger lady. Rest up a bit. Okay, so endurance might be the best option here. That or vigor. Vigor will give us 33 more HP. Strength will boost our damage by 1 point and give our body some higher stuff as well. It's not giving us the physical defense power just yet. Likely just because we're not at that state where it's going to start boosting it as much. But if we don't start putting anything into it, it's never going to get to that point. So I think strength for now, so that when we get to the next level, it's going to help boost our physical defense power. Hi, crazy lady.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
Okay.
Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame, and the way forth is forbidden. Hear me. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself. Who would dare put you up to such a task? Most certainly not the fingers.
Okay, I'm gonna completely ignore you. I got a tree to burn. Sorry, lady. And thus, we ascend. I do wonder how this structurally works. Like, what exactly is causing the lift? I suppose you could just basically say, magic. Boy, it is gonna get real nippy on the toes up here. Alright. I'm gonna switch the outfit. We're not heavy, so that's good. This outfit suits us as well, so. Alright. Mountain tops of the giants. Oh. Hey, look at that. How convenient. But not that convenient, apparently. Hey, what in the world is dying? Ah, it's that guy. You remember? That guy. The one that died. You know, when he died, we got his katana. We got the Nagakiba. That guy. He's just standing there now. I see no reason to question this.
Finally, we meet the Tarnished, who would be Lord. Oh my. Why the long face? I fear that you were previously acquainted with this vessel. Well, that is most unfortunate. For he is dead. As for his flesh, he gave it to me. Shabriri, I hope you can make your peace with
Shabriri,
that.
that's how that's pronounced. So just for people who don't remember, Shabriri I don't know the specifics, but we've got these things called Shabriri grapes, which are eyeballs of the infirm. This is all about the madness thing, which is like this, the frenzied flame. This guy is proclaiming himself to be Shabriri, which is interesting.
You were about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a fair maiden, that you would toss into the fiery forge, only so that you may be Lord. What a horrible thing to ponder. Your ascendancy requires her sacrifice, whether she wishes it or not. But how would the Lord, crowned so, be looked upon?
In various ways, I would presume.
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be Lord, dare to tread the path of true rigor. Spare the poor girl, and singe your own flesh in her stead. If you are prepared to show resolve, and attain lordship through righteous hardship, then heed the words of I, Shabriri.
So, for people who don't know, he's basically saying, instead of, setting fire to Melania, not Melania, but yeah, Melania. Instead of setting fire to Melania to fuel the giant's flame, why not sear your own flesh instead? And he's going to basically go on to say about the frenzied flame and using that to burn the tree instead. And there is a sheep in the background that is freaking out. I think that sheep has lost a few frames. Anyway, the frenzied flame is something you can get, but I'm not going to, at least not on this run. Because it leads to what I consider the worst ending possible.
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be Lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy. If you inherit the flame of frenzy, your flesh will serve as kindling, and the girl can be spared, setting you on the righteous path of lordship, the path of the Lord of Chaos. Burn the Erdtree to the ground and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world!
No.
Chosen to descend in Sigordi.
Yeah, okay, he's good. Well, not good, but...
This I did not expect. Is chaos incarnate. I cannot die. May chaos take the one.
Literally the only reason I killed him is so I could get this outfit. It's a pretty good outfit. There's just one problem with it. It does not work with this helmet, so we're gonna have to find a different headpiece for this. But I do want to don this outfit for a little bit. As soon as I can find... Ah, there it is. Let's see, what's a alternative headpiece we got here? That one kind of works. Not too... That one could work if it weren't so vibrant. Let me see if turning it red will help it out. I believe you can turn it... There's a way to turn it red, from what I understand. Perhaps I was mistaken. Ah, well, the blue works alright for now. But let me take a look at some alternatives before I go ahead and just say anything. We do have this, which shows off the hair quite nicely. So we'll stick with this look for a bit then. Okay, let's talk to Melania.
There is
Also, I did
something
change
I'd
the
like to
look of the
say.
character.
My purpose was given to me by my mother, but now I act of my own volition. I have set my heart upon the world that I would have, regardless of my mother's designs. I won't allow anyone to speak ill of that, not even you.
Don't worry. I don't plan to make any decisions for you. I plan to just let you do your own thing. Like, this is the destiny you've chosen to walk. So that's all you. I wonder if I get rid of the cape, does it let me use the thing I like? Can I get rid of the cape? Yes, I can. I'm not sure about it because it doesn't look as nice without the cape. The cape really gives it a lot of its character, but it will depend if it lets me... The answer is no, which is a shame. So we'll go ahead and give it its cape back. Cape has a lot of, like, character carried on it. So we've got better stats here. Let's see if we can't mix and match some appearance stuff with this. So let's take a look at what we can do. I think this headpiece will do just fine, but let's see if we can't switch the gauntlets out for something a little more defensible. Obviously the scales do decently well. What about Blythes? Blythes work pretty good in this set. Let's see about... These work decently well, that sort of tattered look. How do they stand up against the Ronin in terms of... Not much. I don't care for these. Blythe set works nicely. It's got that sharper look. Let's take a look at his greaves and see how that fits. Blythe's greaves fit decently well. That one's too shiny. I think Blythe's gauntlets and greaves with the Ronin's torso works decently well. See how it works in terms of defenses. It's a bit better. Bit more oomph. How does this work instead of the helmet I was using? Not good. This is still like a lot better. And it's still my favorite helmet, but I think we'll cruise around with this look for a little bit. All right, let's see where we need to be. There's a dude right there. Okay. I wish you would not do that. You hit a lot harder than I was expecting you to. Wonder if you're weak to frost in any way. Okay, my button inputs feel like they're not going in. We got him though. I want to get that armor that's there, the Raging Wolf armor, I believe is what that's called, and I don't remember where you get that. I never picked up that armor set before, so I don't think I know exactly where you're supposed to go to pick it up. I think I know the general direction it's in, but nothing else beyond that. I know it's in like the snowy area, well, I don't know. I think it's in the snowy area. I'm of a positive mindset that it is in the snowy area. Of course, there's a lot of things in this area of varying levels of quality, which includes what used to be my favorite sword in the game. Currently, my favorite sword in the game now is the Dark Moon Greatsword, because I did not make a build around it previously. And now that I have, I understand exactly why it is such a good sword. Like, that's just good. Be very quiet. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Let's see. Okay. Let's just take them out one by one. No, I was not ready to fight you just yet. Okay. You do bleed procs? I should have realized as he lowered his head, but I had already pressed the button. Alright, squats. in a bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My legs are actually starting to get tired. Okay. I do think we have a more significant damage reduction thing going on with the armor we have. But I'm gonna have to stop losing runes. I'm gonna take these ones up here out first, because I think the one down there will get respondent if I kill the one beside him. I don't know about the ones up top though. Let's see if I backstab him. Okay, yeah, it triggers his response. Oof. Yee, that hits really hard. No, 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 no. Oh, I didn't remember you. Ah, let me breathe. I said, let me breathe. You are quite difficult. You also do not stagger. I think you just picked the worst spot to be in, buddy. I somehow lived through that, but not through that. Okay. I wish you would stagger. Why did you immediately? Weren't you done? He baited me. I thought he was finished with the head blast thing. He immediately charged up another one. Bah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's see. Implement some strategy. First, taking out these guys. All right, there goes that one. Take out this one next. Then these three. think this one's just best if I... Because it's going to be more successive. Okay. Wait, you get the Briars of Punishment just from there? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna try something that I haven't had work properly. Let's give it a go. Okay, I'm glad I invested in that. I did just lose a lot of runes though. That's... Oh, wait, no I didn't. I thought I did, but I did not. The game was merciful. I could have just skipped past that, but I don't know. Kind of just felt like trying to take it down. I do think that... Man, just look at that. You want to talk about environmental storytelling? This is just nuts. What does this be? Oh. Ash of War duplicate thing. Okay. I don't really use the regular Ashes of War and stuff. I don't have a build that I'm going for with that. Alright, you surprised me. Ah. Ouch. Uncalled for, I would say. Big fella. Oh, you're up to smithing stone. Would have preferred a somber smithing stone, but... Oh. Neat. I probably should have held on to that, actually. In hindsight, busting that thing open that soon was probably not a good idea. But the action is committed. Oh, look at that. A somber smithing stone. Neat. I remember this area being quite dangerous. So let's be sure to not get over our heads. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. We are right on the cusp. And we get the physical damage boost. Sorry. The physical, the defense power boost to physical stuff. That's a yes from me, sir. Wonder, did we leave footprints? Yes, we do leave footprints. The question is, how long do the footprints stick around? Yes, I understand the concept here. I'm walking in circles to try and see how long it takes for my footprints to vanish. Apparently, pretty long time, actually. Yeah, our primary footprints are still in place. Okay. Good on you, game devs. Also, hi, there's a giant. It only looks to be one, but appearances have been deceiving. All right. Hit. Don't think that killed him. Just stagger and repeat. Oh yeah. It is moments like that that cement just how satisfying this build is. Another giant golem. All right. Rinse and repeat. That's good runes. That's just free runes right there. I also don't know, but I think that is the next tier of for our flask. Is this guy down for the count or nope? He's still kicking. Not for much longer though. Uh-oh. That was an error. That could have been a lot worse. But we recovered. We recovered. Let's see. There's a dragon in this area. Around this area. I think it fogs over really bad when it shows up. And because it's an ice dragon, it's not gonna be bothered by frost buildup. So our build is probably not that good against it, unless we can manage to get the Comet Azure off on it. Oh, wow. Okay, we're already in it, huh? I was not aiming to fight you, so I'm going to just bail. I don't know where I'm walking. I don't see the dragon nowhere. So I'm gonna say that's good. I also see shrimp. I'm not a fan. Okay. That's good. I think there's a site of grace around here. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll figure that out. Rest here. Oh, whoa, hold up. Hmm. Okay, I don't know how many I need now. But sure thing, Melania.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Sure.
In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden ring for the age of the Erd Tree.
You have more dialogue?
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
Alright. Believe this. Yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, that'll do. Now the question. Okay, so. If I head this way and go up this path, will it lead me to where the map is? Because I really do not want to be dealing with the map right now. Ah, okay, there's a thing right there. Oh, there's a little challenge over here. Is there a site of grace around here? I cannot remember properly. Uncalled for. Don't see a site of grace anywhere. right, I guess I'll have to just look somewhere else. That is a shame. I was really hoping there was going to be a site of grace around this spot. Oh, there's a site of grace right there. Okie dokie. Oh, I did not realize that the dogs were up here. Sorry if I'm silent and gone. Nah, it's okay. Oh! Well, all right, a follower. T-Game12. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are in the snowy area of the Giants, and I am trying to just get a map as my main priority right now. But welcome in. Hi, I'm Astral Artisan, a half-celestial VTuber. I feel like the VTuber part was very blatant. I mean, technically we've done a bit of leveling up, so that's appropriate. Let me see. So if I go down this direction, it should lead me to the map area. Oh, Kitso. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll get to that in a second when I am not in an area that could possibly kill me. Okay, I am going in the wrong direction. I have to go back to the dangerous dog. Correction, the dangerous dogs, plural. I'm gonna just hide right here and get that hydrate, because I'm gonna need it. Oops. Please don't let there be too much trouble in... There's a spot right here that I was just at. That is uncomfortably close to an enemy. I'm gonna just get on my horse and cruise on by. Don't mind me, fellas. I'm just going on by. Any of you behind me? No. Good. All right, so we're at the Giants graveyard now. I say graveyard, but it's less of a graveyard and more of a, well, I don't know how to put it. More of a everybody got killed kind of thing. They had an unfortunate encounter with a thing called death. So, just to briefly explain, them getting pierced through, like the way that they are, that's a sign of like death route, because when you die from the not death route, the I forget what the effect is called. It has a specific name, but death blight is what it's called. Death blight. When your death blight reaches full, you just die. It's instant. Doesn't matter how hard your health is, doesn't matter how hard your defense is. It's just you die. And that's because you get pierced by a big root that sets you upright. So apparently, based on the imagery here, they all died from that. It also appears that from this, all of the giants have the faces on their chest with the big eye. And we only see one living one, which I can only assume is the last of the giants. Don't mind me. I'm just moseying on by. The thing is, the big Yetis do not concern me that much. Like, they are not as big of a problem. No. The real big problem are the birds. Those things are an actual problem. Luckily, the birds got beef with the Yetis, so it means that they can be distracted while I actually go and try and do stuff. Also, I'm getting a little, I think my voice is getting a little tired. I do apologize for that. I try to be a bit more upbeat and energistic when I can, but I do run out of energy a little quicker than I would like. Yeah, I get it. Rivers of blood. How's this for that Rivers of Blood build you got going? Let's see. Sacred Tear. All right. Will that give us another boost? Let's see. Looks like it. Well, I say boost, not boost, but charge. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, no. It was a, yeah, okay. So it did increase the potency. I am a doof. Let me take a look at the scaling. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. We look to be in the right spot. This is where we're going, and it's just down this direction. Okay. I know where we need to go. Huh. Where? Ah, okay, I see. Supposed to be something over there. It is. I see it. That was a very risky jump. I very well could have died just there. Just then. There. Aha. Now, if I recall... Yep, that's where that thing is. Okay, so we're just gonna vibe here for a bit. And I'm gonna check something out really quickly. Let's see. Checking out just one other thing. Okay, so... I'll have to probably get to that next time then. Okay. Here's the question we need to ask ourselves. Do we try to fight the giant now, or do we wait till next stream? Because we are close to ending time. And the only thing we got at this point, other than a big hunt for the other half of the medallion, which is definitely going to take longer. You know what? I'll go ahead and give the giant fight a go. I'm not going to use a rune arc for this one. We're going to give it one go specifically. I thought I was going to need to get closer for the mimic tier to reach that. Maybe we won't do just one go. Because that ended a lot faster than I anticipated. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna give it one go, and hopefully not immediately turn into dust. Where am I? Mimic, if you would be so kind. All right, big fella. We're ready for you this time. Or maybe I was not. if you would kindly target the mimic now. Okay. Right now, just stay decently still, please. He just had to stay just out of the range of that. Come on. Let's give that another shot. Come on. I ran out of... Okay. Yeesh. Okay. Bit tougher than I was anticipating. But, all right. Round it out, I guess. One. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. With that, we're gonna call that the stream for today. We know we're gonna be expected for tomorrow, so let me